After doing the other relay, because I noticed I had some issues with that alarm before, I decided to do another one here to show you what I did. So basically I put it across, I bent the leg here. Last time I just soldered on this side, but today I decided to bend them in that way. So then I can solder, can't even say that word now. I can solder the legs. This one has a, what do you call it, different color pins or legs, as you can see. Last time I did have a hard time because I don't know if that was aluminum. The other yellow one, the solder was pretty okay with it. I remember once before I tried something like this and it wasn't working until I tried the aluminum solder. So I'll try the same one that I have, which is just regular solder. Yeah, it's like a tongue twister today. See if I can show you this. It's just regular solder wire. Come on, let me see here. Focus. There we go. So it's just this solder wire that I bought a while back. 63%. So this is just basic solder that I've been using. I have everything out, but I want to do another relay just in case I need it. But this time to make it even easier for it to stay there, even if there's no solder, I can go ahead and I bent the legs, it stays on the bottom, and then I'll apply some solder here. It's just one of those days. So let me go ahead and do that and come back and see if that works okay on this one too. And at least this one stays by itself. So in case, let's say the solder doesn't work too well, it'll still stay in place. But obviously I try to make sure that it stays in place. I did pull the other one just to make sure everything was nice and solid, but at least this way you can still add a diode in there and stays out of the way, and you can still use the connector. So let me do that. So I am right, I do have some flux, as you can see on here. Put a flux on it, and that regular solder will not work on this particular type of legs. So I have this one, it's called silver solder, lead free. So I'm going to use this one because obviously that one doesn't work. It did work on the other copper type of legs. I forget, I'm not sure what they are actually. They're definitely not aluminum like this one. So, but it did work on those. It did not work on this one. So I'm going to try this one. Hang on. So here is the other one. It's definitely doable, but this one is harder to work with because of the different metals here. And as you can see, I'm pushing it. It's not coming off, but if you don't do it well, it will come off. I managed to get a little bit inside as well, just to kind of show you. But it definitely look, it works a lot better on the copper color connections. This one you definitely need the aluminum or that other type of solder for it. It does work. Now I have to do another one just to kind of show you that. But if you have this silver colored legs, you'll definitely have a harder time um, putting any solder on there. It's doable, as you can see, but it was harder to do. As you can see, there's another piece that just came off when I was doing it on the inside, but there is definitely a good connection there. And there you go. Um, just a quick video on putting a diode on the relay in case you need one for a starter interrupt or just a relay with a diode there. I know it's not much to it, but I just kind of want to get a diode in there so that I could still use the legs with a connector. That might be a little high on this side, but it'll still work. So I hope that helps. I just have only seen like the other wire connectors that come with the diodes, but not actually putting one by itself on the 85 and 86 terminals. So that's why I'm doing that. And yes, you will have a harder time putting solder on this, so keep that in mind. And the other one just was a lot easier.